Your Royal Highnesses, Chief Mandela, esteemed members of the Royal House of Mandela, honorable elders, distinguished guests, and most of all, the vibrant youth of Africa. I virtually stand before you today in this sacred village, not only with great humility, but with a deep sense of reverence. Reverence for the memory of Nelson Mandela, the father of this land, and for the vision of Africa Rising. I bring heartfelt greetings from the Universal Peace Federation and our global co-founder, Dr. Hag Jahan. On this day of continental reflections and renewal, I am honored to share a message grounded in our founders' enduring commitment to Africa and to speak on a subject that lies at the very heart of the continent's future, inspiring African youth leadership. As you may recall, UPF had the honor of co-organizing the 100th birthday of Nelson Mandela right here in this sacred village on July 18, 2018, which marked the reaffirmation of our close and respectful relationship with the Royal House of Mandela. Today, as we observe Africa Day 2025, we do so not merely to celebrate what is, but to awaken what can be. Dear friends, Africa is young, Africa is gifted, Africa is rising, but African youth cannot walk forward unless they first understand where they came from. This is why Dr. Hag Jahan is, in her love for this continent, never ignore its painful history. On the contrary, she embraced it with prayer and tears. She personally went to the Gori Island, the infamous slave port off the coast of Senegal, and there she stood with the young people to pray, not only to remember the horror of what had been suffered, but to plant the seeds of healing and transformation. She also visited the Hector Peterson Memorial, a place that symbolizes the courage and sacrifice of South Africans' youth. And there she prayed again, this time that the young generation might never forget the cost of justice, but also never remain prisoner of the past. She echoed the wisdom that says, quote, resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies, unquote. Holy Mother Han, as we lovingly call her, believed that African youth must know the truth of history, but choose forgiveness, choose hope, choose to create a better tomorrow. This is why at UPF, we are not content to simply call for education. We call for character education. We advocate not only for skills and jobs, but for values and vision. Dr. Hag Jahan teaches that the greatest power is not economic or political. It is moral leadership. leadership anchored in the truth that we are one family under God, black or white, rich or poor, from the village or from the capital, all created with dignity, all destined to be loved and to be served. That is the foundation of our many initiatives that place young people at the center of global transformation. Because the youth of Africa must not only be trained, they must be trusted. They must not only inherit the past, they must co-author the future. Nelson Mandela was a young man when his conscience awakened. So was Martin Luther King Jr. So was Gandhi. The world's turning points have always been fed and led by the clarity and the courage of youth. The same is true today in Africa. But that courage must be guided, and that guidance must come from families, from schools, from faith leaders, and from elders like you, who have walked a road less traveled. Let us not give African youth only laptop and hashtags. Let us give them moral clarity, self-respect, and a sense of sacred responsibility. Let us teach them that true freedom is not the license to do as one pleases, but the strength to do what is right. As UPF and its associations continue our mission in Africa and in the world, we pledge to walk with you, the Royal House of Mandela, and the people of this great land, to raise youth who are not defined by what they escaped, but by what they built. To every young person here today, you are not the future. You are the present with a future. You are not victims of history. You are hires of greatness. You are not prisoners of resentment. You are ambassadors of reconciliation and hope. Let us walk together with the new generation of African leaders, rooted in character, driven by vision, and united as one family under God. May God bless the youth of Africa. May God bless the legacy of Nelson Mandela. And may Africa Day 2025 be remembered as the day a new fire was lit in the hearts of the next generation. Thank you for your kind attention.